I've been a trustee in Red Deer for 20 years. I've never seen a budget that came with this kind of parameters around it that we had to follow. I've seen bare bones budgets, but none that came with rules and regulations that we had to adhere to. And I have never seen 19 boards come out together in such a short amount of time, get their act together and come out and speak out and ask the government to reconsider what they've done with the funding for public education. Red Deer, we're growing districts, Calgary, Edmonton, growing. There will be no new money to fund those new students who are coming into our schools. We have new facilities opening up in the future. There will be no new money for those students in those desks in those new facilities.
So we're looking at a gap of close to $2 million at Red Deer Catholic, and with no new funding for the students, you're looking at another gap of close to $2 million on top of that. So you're looking at $4 million, close to 5% of a budget. So that's a real problem. And for us, and some boards across the province do have access to reserves. One of the things the minister has said to us is we're not permitted to use reserves to balance our budget. So it really challenges the local autonomy of boards. We're elected as trustees to make decisions as we see fit for the benefit of our students, and to have that sort of parameters put around us that we're not able to access funds that have been put aside to help us through events like this is really problematic for our division.
Since we are obliged and told by the minister that we must keep the same teaching staff numbers as we had in the fall, we will be forced to cut other areas, and some of those might be classroom supports. As you know, our classrooms are increasingly more diverse, and we've put into place many different levels of supports. Some of those will have to be looked at and perhaps pared back.
We ask our teachers to do a lot, and we ask our schools to do a lot, and it becomes challenging when the funding is not predictable. And we look at rollbacks like this. It really is challenging to keep getting the good results that we've been getting across this province. We have a world-class system in Alberta, and we're very proud of that, and we want to be able to keep that going. But to do that, we need the appropriate funding, and we need it to be predictable so that these initiatives we start can be maintained, and the good work that our teachers are doing with students can be maintained from year to year.
We're tired of relying on the price of oil to educate students. It shouldn't depend on that. We should be able to create a balanced budget in the lean times and in the good times.
We're all prepared to do our part to help balance the budget, but it's our belief, and certainly my personal belief, that if we get education right, if we get as many kids as possible to graduate, and we make that educational experience as full and productive as possible, that there is many other sectors that will benefit from it in our society, right from healthcare to policing, law enforcement, prison populations. There's all kinds of reasons why we need to make sure education is funded. We're here to say that education needs to be our top priority.
Anything you want to add to that?
Well, as they say, pay me now or pay me later, right? Either we invest in our students today or we invest in trying to fix the mistakes tomorrow.